How to protect your crypto from erbium virus. Everyday crypto projects are being attacked as decentralized finance, DeFi, becomes more popular and ecosystems use it more. New projects and investors learn that bugs, flawed code, and human mistakes can cost them millions of dollars. In the past, hackers had to find private information, then ask the owners for ransomware to make money from their bad actions. By taking advantage of cryptocurrencies that are either vulnerable to attack or poorly designed, hackers can now easily steal money from the virtual bank of the internet. That's why it's crucial to understand the concept of cross-layer security in crypto space. So, what are the major crypto-related attacks? What is the concept of cross-layer security? And how can you protect your crypto holdings from erbium virus? Well, let's find out in today's video. Hello and welcome to Crypto Castle, where we explain everything crypto. Today we'll talk about the two most popular Ethereum competitors, Solana and Cardano. Which one is better and why? Let's get right into the video. Crypto markets are easier to enter and manipulate than they have ever been before. With crypto assets, anyone can get access to millions of dollars without leaving their couch. That's why even token holders should make it a point to learn as much as possible about cryptocurrency and the risks associated with it. Let's start our video with three of the most popular and devastating attacks in crypto history. Number 1, the Re-entrancy Attack. As a result of flaws in the smart contract's coding, this type of attack is all too common. Although re-entrancy attacks are less common now than they were in the early days of crypto, they first gained widespread attention during the 2016 DAO hack. When an attacker uses re-entrancy, they can take out more money than they have in their account, without the system reflecting the difference. If you have $500 and remove $100, for example, your balance will still be displayed as $500, and you'll be able to make as many withdrawals as you desire. Over $50 million were stolen in the early days of Ethereum in the DAO hack. While some of the stolen assets were recovered, the hard fork of Ethereum was inevitable. The DAO hack redirected crypto and highlighted the need for stronger crypto security. Number 2, 51% attack. In order to maintain its decentralized nature, blockchains use a public ledger on which several nodes, computers, can mine Bitcoin and make changes to the consensus protocol if a majority of nodes approve. A 51% attack occurs when a single miner or a small group of miners control a majority of the network's computing power, giving them the ability to decide which transactions are validated, in what order they're validated, whether or not to validate beneficial transactions, and whether or not to validate malicious ones. Double spend, where an attacker spends more tokens than they actually possess, can be the result of a malicious transaction. Proof of the widespread use of the attack vector and the prevalence of 51% attacks against cryptocurrency projects like Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Gold, most recently Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision. This month, Bitcoin's Satoshi's Vision was the target of a 51% attack, which the attackers shuffled around dozens of blocks and mined 3 different copies of the chain across different pools in order to double spend. The widespread use of this attack exemplifies the significance of crypto security and the need to learn about the various flaws that exist in blockchains. Number 3, flash loan attack. The flash loan attack is a common method of attack in DeFi due to its low barriers to entry, no initial investment required, little risk for the hacker, and short execution time, often only a few seconds. AVEE, a decentralized protocol, popularized the idea of a flash loan in which borrowers could borrow money without putting up collateral so long as they repaid the loan in the same block of blockchain transactions on which the original loan was issued. The purpose of the smart contract is to facilitate arbitrage opportunities between trading platforms, allowing traders to profit from such swaps. When the block period expires, a transaction is canceled as if it had never happened if the money is not returned. When opposed to price manipulation attacks or amassing enough computing power for POW attacks, flash loans are much more appealing to attackers due to the low cost. The price of one cryptocurrency could be manipulated in order to avoid paying back a big flash loan taken out in order to purchase another cryptocurrency, to confuse the smart contract into believing that the loan amount has been paid even when it has not. Complexity can be introduced into the submitted transactions. However, given the novelty of flash loans, it will take some time for processes to figure out how to fully protect against these potential issues. While waiting for a solution, it's essential to keep learning and monitor any strange activity in your assets. Blockchain has a history of being vulnerable to cryptographic assaults, and mistakes made by humans can result in irretrievable losses of assets. We can learn from previous attacks, but it's still early in the history of cryptography for use to fully recognize and overcome every single flaw. The fact that there are hundreds of different blockchains, each with its own unique flaws, makes vulnerability detection in the blockchain particularly challenging. Knowing how vulnerable your assets are and having the means to identify them before they are exploited is the greatest method to defend against assaults. Now, before we move ahead and talk about the erbium virus, please take a second to like the video and subscribe to our channel so that we can keep bringing more informative pickleball content to you. Your little contribution means a lot for us. Now let's talk about the erbium virus and why it's a risk for crypto holders. Erbium is a newly discovered malware that targets cryptocurrency wallets in addition to credit card information and login credentials for Chromium browsers, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, and Chrome. Cryptographic keys, including a public key and a private key, are used to protect cryptographic wallets. However, quantum computers may one day pose a challenge to this type of cryptography, which is still among the most secure available. Hardware crypto wallets, also known as cold wallets, are the most secure method due to the fact that the private key is stored on an unhackable hardware device. There have been no recorded instances of a virus or hackers stealing a private key from a hardware wallet. However, browser wallets, sometimes called hot wallets, are known to be susceptible to malware. Be-In-Crypto claims that the Ethereum virus is a malware-as-a-service variety of ransomware that can be purchased for $100 monthly or $1,000 annually. A dedicated helpline is available for users. Cryptocurrency browser wallets are vulnerable to attack, as are, perhaps for the first time in blockchain history, some hardware wallets, along with autocomplete data and credit card information. Some malware programs can take a browser's wallet's private key when it's used to sign a transaction, making it possible to steal cryptocurrency without resorting to malicious links or phishing attempts. No one, however, has been successful in breaching hardware wallets until the discovery of erbium. According to a blog post by Dusk Rise, erbium is possibly the first of its kind to be able to breach hardware wallets, since it's been able to compromise Exodus, Ethereum, Litecoin Core, Monero Core, and Bytecoin wallets, and harvest passwords from the Trezor Passwords Manager. Infected files are now the primary means of erbium's dissemination. They are primarily cracked game downloads and cheats. However, as is the case with many viruses, erbium will likely be used to infect email attachments and other downloads in the near future. Currently, users should prioritize updating their antivirus software or installing a new one, whether it be free or premium. If a user has any questions about the efficacy of their antivirus software, they should refrain from downloading anything from an unknown source, such as a link in an unsolicited email. Should always verify the sender's email address before opening any attachments. Erbium's been around for a while, but because its capacity to steal credit card information, login passwords, 2FA app codes, Steam and Discord tokens, Telegram authentication, and cracked crypto wallets, it is gaining popularity among ransomware hackers, including hardware wallets. It'll be up to users to keep their crypto safe from the erbium malware. Okay, let's talk about cross-layer security in crypto now. Protecting against vulnerabilities that are difficult to spot at a single layer of the network stack requires a coordinated effort across security technologies at multiple layers of the stack. When one layer doesn't have enough data to fully defend against a cross-layer attack, the attack succeeds unexpectedly often. There's hope that distinct layers can block attacks at different points along the system surface. We may expect significant progress, and developers in each of these communities have a clear understanding of the kind of security that are feasible and expected at the particular layer of the stack. As desirable as it would be to eventually implement a security solution that can fully protect across cross-layer assaults, no such technology has yet received widespread adoption. Security against cross-layer attacks will take much longer to implement if we stick to the current approach of concentrating on a single layer only. We can protect ourselves from these attacks much more swiftly by increasing the usage of synergistic technologies at multiple layers that have already undergone real-world development if we shift our perspective and recognize the strengths and weaknesses of each layer. So what are your thoughts about crypto attacks and erbium virus? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends and family. Also, if you like this video, then make sure to watch this next video on our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.